Thank you, Infinite Intelligence, for making this life possible. Thank you, YouTube, for your free will to create this platform. The person that came up with this idea is so brilliant. And literally, it was all about coming up with brilliant ideas to change everything to positive because that's what I keep seeing. And so that helps me see even what would be labeled negative, right? What I would call unfavorable. I see the positive even inside that. And that is why I say every perspective I have experienced, right? Because I take my time to see how they perceive the world through their own eyes, through what they say. I really listen. I take my time to see how they see the world. And every perspective so far has been beautiful and mind blowing. I swear to God, like I see only the story of love. The story of love that has its ups and downs, where love dims and when love shines, right? And because I know that expressing negative emotions, right, dims love, which is that light that we try to draw as a star, right, that has shining edges. I wish I had a star to show. Sorry. And because that's, I know that, right? And that is not something that is wrong or you pretend or something that is false, right? Because of that, I am very appreciative when I see. Sorry about that. I'm appreciative when I see different perspective because they all make me value my perspective to my bones. Like I don't know how to explain it, but if you don't experience what it is to go through all I've gone through, right, you won't be able to see anything good, right? You might not even need to go through all I've gone through to see anything good, depending on your perspective. But some people must experience certain things before they can value it. That's why when some people have experienced my honest love, right, it's because they went out there and they saw that people, yeah, the way they love, and they saw that nobody can love like I love because my love is who I am. And so this alone, right, makes people around me that's genuinely around me. They know that my love is who I am. They can't find it anywhere else. So they are not even trying to look for it anywhere else. Someone like my younger brother, for example, that guy is just. And the thing is, I know that I can't find my younger brother anywhere else. I've tried, I've searched, right? Everyone is unique. Nobody's supposed to be a duplicate of anybody. That's why copying anybody is sickening. It's disgusting to me. I don't want anyone to try to copy me. I want everyone to stand out. Because infinite intelligence has an intention for creating you. That God within you has endless gifts that you are not expressing because you are not feeling good. And this is why I come out to you because I'm in love with what gives you life. That's what gives all life, right? That breath, that each spirit is what I'm crazy about. And it wants to just express through each and every one of us. Uniquely, infinity, no duplicates. But when you are trying to copy another, you are trying to envy somebody, thinking that somebody else has something that is what anybody has is their own. And it doesn't come with it comes with their own advantages and disadvantages. See, you cannot wish to be me without knowing the kind of things I've gone through. Because if you carry that load, you might not be able to survive it because it takes it takes someone that has that willpower, mental, spiritual willpower to survive the little things I have. Like, and I remember this because my last consciousness, my last reincarnation, I can have a memory of it because I remember what happened my last reincarnation. So it makes all this little negativity that I see just be like, child's play. When they learn? Because the whole point is I see the age of love, and it is everybody, right, remembering that they are loved. They are the most powerful force in all of existence. So imagine if you are loved, the most powerful force in all of existence. What are you looking for in envying another person? Don't you think that love has a very intentional story to tell through you that can only be told through you because you are the only one that can carry it? This is why I've never seen myself trying to copy anybody else because we all have different way we perceive the world, and that makes the beautiful story of love. The different ways. It's a story of infinity. God's love, the faceless God, right, comes in different form just to do what make you understand a certain thing. That's why you meet the same people. Everybody are meeting and are giving the same experience because they are supposed to learn something from that experience and move on to the next lesson. If not, you keep repeating the lessons. It is not about the people that even were used because at that point in time when they were used, they were just a tool. Like I am a tool. Like we are all tools. Now, if you don't believe you are a tool, it is fine. Your free will is important, but it will not change the fact that anything you do positively is love. Because anything positive at all is love. You cannot find any action that is positive that is not love. Love is everything positive because it feels good. Because love is the highest level of feeling good. Love is the highest level of feeling good. So anything positive feels good. It is simple to understand. That is how you can identify a positive feeling, how you can identify love because it feels good. If it doesn't feel good, how do you fall in love? How do you fall in love if it doesn't feel good? And you see, love is not one sided. Both parties have to feel good. See something about it. Love is always about two, that which desires and that which is desired. At that point, even if it is a body or a whatever status or something that is not physical, right? That maybe you desire to have a great body, for instance. That desire becomes an object of its own. You now that desires it becomes an object. The movement of you to that desire is the attraction. So you can see that love is always about two. So both have to feel good before they can unite. If not, it is force. And force will never feel good. Like you don't need I don't know if I need to shout it, but force will never feel good. This is why if someone is forcefully there's something like consent because you do not force people to do what they don't want to do. You can go to prison for it, for rape. So this is simple understanding that force is negative. Is negative. It is from the negative spectrum. Because love is soft. Love would never use force. This is why violence is not what love would use to end violence. You do not use violence to end violence. You use love. You lose. See, forget everything you think you have done that is negative. Nobody cares. Just start from right now To feel good. I'm not even asking you to do anything good. Just start feeling good. Once you start feeling good, there is no doubt you keep that feelings, that emotions purely for 7 days. You don't see a result. If you don't see a result, then you can come and ask me back for your money, right? Assuming you paid me, you can ask me, come and give my money back, and I'll give it back. I swear. Even if you anything you say I should give you, I will give you seriously. That you were honestly sincere that you carried it out. If you lie, you're not lying to me. Because love that we exist within listens. And there's everything you stand to gain from being honestly sincere with it. To be positive without any negativity for 7 days straight. You become a total brand new person. Because you start seeing why. You see the evidence of what it feels like to be positive. That alone will tell you that this thing actually has gain. Because there's no way you'd love without growing. Love is infinite growth. Even infinite love still seeks growth. It does not stop. This is why you can't say I've known it all. Because there is nobody that has known it all. The angels that you think that are in heaven, they are still learning. Because love is infinity. Even love itself that we exist within, everything we exist within is learning. So who are you to say that you have learned what? What have you learned? There is no education you can get that is higher than infinite intelligence. Let me just tell you. Because love is wisdom. And why is love wisdom? Because love uses itself to bet all that can exist. That is why God is said to be omnipresent. Something cannot be everywhere if it is not everything itself. And if I say this now, you say I heard someone say it. But I've been saying it for the longest of time. Is it possible there is a place or space that God does not exist? Where, what can escape God? Even those that don't want to believe in God just to feel good, they cannot escape God. See, you cannot find the beginning or the end to it because there is no escape route. Why do you think they are looking for the beginning and the end? They are looking, science is trying to dive into space. They are not seeing anything. They don't know where this energy that we are inside exists because it does not fucking exist anywhere, baby. It doesn't. That's the thing. You and I don't even exist. Yet, right? Yet, we kill each other for nonsense. Because the whole point of you and I are here on earth is to learn to live with each other, learn to be one, learn to coexist. Because we're made interdependently. All the stars are connected. If all the stars are connected, how much more you that exist on one Milky Way inside Earth? And the thing is, size now is the illusion. You see how size, right, can be mistaken. It's because where we are, right, is like a dot, a pinch of dots. That's the crazy thing. And you see that pinch of dots, right, has how many galaxies and and Milky Way inside it. That pinch of dust has infinity inside it, as in endless. So if you can comprehend God, you see that it is not a human being. it is not it is not anything but light shining. That we call a star. That's why man is a star. That's why you hear this. Is it Moana? No, no Moana. This song. something about what was her name again? Enchanto, right? That's the name of the cartoon. Is it Encanto or Enchanto? But you get the drill. If you see the story of why she's the gift, right? That star that makes everything come to life is because she has all the love. It takes love, not intelligence, not power. It takes love to be the channel of light. If you are not expressing love, you cannot channel light. You can't channel power. You can't channel everything because love is everything. And this is why leaders today they go extinct. They literally do opposite because love is free will. And the reason why love is free will because it feels good. Just the same way peace feels good, authenticity feels good. If all these things doesn't feel good, they can't even stand and say that that's their name. Because there's nothing authentic if it doesn't feel good. There's nothing peaceful. It's chaos if it doesn't feel good. There's nothing joy if it doesn't feel good. And there's nothing like free will if it doesn't feel good. So people must unite together under that free will, that both parties feeling good. And that's where it becomes fair union. And when two people feel good to be together, there's nothing that can stop that energy. You need to understand that love is the most powerful force in all of existence. I have lived to understand it myself. And I can tell you that no drugs, man, that shit is divine. So divine. Like, it is honestly divine. You can't find it anywhere else. So when you feel good, right, you meet someone else that feels good because you are sending out that energy into the field. And so it's signaling for anything that looks like itself. And so I create new emotions with how I feel, just like you do. And the field has been looking for love, the purest form of love for the longest time, right? It's the quantum field. And so when it felt my love, not that it was a pretense, not that it was high service, it was real, right? When it felt that love, it said that is what I want. This is why everything has to express love. Because now the love is on a demand, which love is being placed on a demand. Unconditional love is placed on a demand in the system. And that is the story of the age of love that we are growing in the understanding of. Because you and I are merely growing in the understanding of what has already happened and how the process of how it happened. So I'm telling you the story little by little, right? Because it explains how I found love. I found love by desiring to feel good. Like I asked myself, why am I not feeling good? And then I learned happiness is free. And if happiness is free, then why should I put a price tag on it and still complain? Like, why should I place any price tag on it, right? And it didn't make sense when I understood that I am love. And love is the highest level of feeling good. And I started asking myself, if love is the highest level of feeling good, why am I not feeling good? Why am I going against my nature? Does it make sense? And that is how I started on this feeling good intentionally, right? It became an intention for me to feel good till became something that I didn't have to be intentional about anymore. I just felt good because it actually feels good to feel good. Like seriously, it feels good to feel good. Can't you imagine what it feels like? But the thing is, you can't talk about sight to one or colors to someone born blind. Some people don't know what it is to feel good because they carry traumas, right? From slavery that they never experienced, to they never personally lived it. But because some people lived it, right? Some people experienced slavery, they carry those traumas from generations to generations. They are the ones that experienced it in time past, right? But they keep torturing themselves with such negative emotions. And so they don't even know what feeling good feels like. They are forgotten it. The same way I first started by being intentional about feeling good. And all of a sudden I just forgot what it was like to not feel good and why it should even make sense. It became senseless to not even see myself feeling good. It was now like, are you stupid? Because that's like you don't want to understand that you're loved, and love must always try to feel good. That's just how I see it. Like love must would always seek to feel good. You always do everything to feel good. So why are you not feeling good? Are you trying to be senseless? Like why? What is there? You can still feel good and do everything you want to do. Not must you now, if you are going to climb the stairs, what's the point of calculating how many times your leg would have passed? And when you have just danced on the stairs and gone, you won't have known when you reach where you're going to. Because that's how I just see it. It's so simple. Like if you're going to pass through the fire, why don't you just dance your way? And because you're focusing on concentrating on the dance, every other thing is like it's not even there, and you're just passing through it like this. Like seriously, I don't know how to dance, no, but I do. If that's the reason you don't like me, fine, I agree, right? I can't kill myself because I like my dance. I don't think there's a dance more better than my dance. But yeah, beauty in the eye of the beholder, right? Like my life is in the hands of Jehovah. I like that side. It sounds nice, literally. But yeah, that's the truth. Feeling good, right? Feeling good feels good. It feels good, like, and this kind of feeling good is without dependencies. It has no dependencies on it. Why? Because it's just understanding you are loved. It's natural. You have become so used to it that it's just who you are, right? And you avoid anything. That's why if I'm going to the market, I don't care what you're thinking. If I'm dodging you, I'm dodging like stray bullets. Because I don't want your energy to touch me and influence my energy by all means. Not because your energy has power over me, but because I just love myself so much, right? This does not mean I feel I'm better than anybody, honestly. I just love myself so much. It doesn't mean that I don't feel better than. I've always been with myself. You need to understand something. It's not easy to not have a phone for a long time. You are always with yourself, right? For a very long time. And that's period of not being with anybody but yourself. You have to learn to love yourself. If not, I don't know what it would be like. Have you ever thought of it? What you be doing with yourself if you don't love yourself? Right? You just be miserable, right? So why be miserable if you are going to be with yourself? And that's why my inner conversations are the most beautiful things that can ever exist. And you don't have any power over my inner conversations. See, You can do anything to my physical body, but you can never get inside me. That is why he said, you can destroy the body, and you can never stop my soul. Because that which is inside will keep talking. Even if you don't like somebody, right? You cannot touch inside. You can never enter inside someone's heart, inside conversation, and destroy it. You don't have any power fucking there, baby. You can only say anything about what you see outside the surface, right? You don't know what goes on the inside of a man. That's why they said the heart of a man is power, literally. And that's why the soul, right, is always attached to the mind, where that the battle of the life is being fought. That's the only battle we're fighting. There's no physical battle. It's just the battle of the mind. And the truth is, when you believe that there's something greater than love will exist within, that is when negative emotions make sense for you to experience them. Because when you don't see that there's anything reasonable for you to experience negative emotion, you be like, it won't even make sense to you. To be like talking about something that you never saw exist your whole life. You see, and that is this kind of people that I'm telling you about, right? They exist. They don't see what it makes sense to not feel good. They see it as it's almost stupid. But that man's child, right, has only known slavery, has only known pain, and he doesn't know what it is to feel good. He doesn't know why. He's in that loop chain, enslaved in his mind. Because, like, I had one boy that said, if you not eat pizza, you will not be happy. And I was looking at him, because your daddy was giving you pizza when you were small, till now you think you have sense. Because that word is very ridiculous. There are so many children that grow up never knowing what pizza look like. They exist and they are feeling good, and they played lovely as a child, and they're healthy, right? You have to define your feeling good. It is who you are, literally, because it's your vibration. It is what you send out to the field that comes back to you multiplied. So why wouldn't you feel good? Why? Why? Why not? Because it's only feeling good, right, that can bring down the age of love, where all of us are feeling good. And when you find out that you're feeling good, right, it's totally different from what you even thought. What you thought you envied about somebody is not even what you like. Because the truth is not. It's just what you think everybody likes that you must like. Because most times we like things without even knowing when we're hypnotized by it. Like someone can get something and it can influence everybody around to get that same thing. It has happened in schools. My sister would take keto to school, and everybody before you know it will have that same keto because she was feeling good as a child. Like that energy is the way you see her running, doing sports. So all of a sudden, she just changed like that because the church that we're from, right? They kept fighting the positivity in every child, especially when you are from that child that your parents have been struggling to get out of welfare for the longest time. It's not that it don't make sense why you should feel good. But you see, some people are born star seeds and their feeling good is a must because they are love seeds, literally. So yes, that is my story, and I hope it helped you understand why feeling good is important to you.